Green living. Vocabulary. Nature. 1A. Work in pairs. Discuss. Have you ever swum in an ocean, a river, or a lake? Walked in a desert or a rainforest? Climbed a mountain? B. Work in pairs. Think of an example for each thing in the box. Mountain range, lake, waterfall, river, desert, ocean, rainforest. A mountain range, the Andes. Mountain ranges, Alps, Himalayas, Blue Mountains. Lakes, Michigan, Toba, Baikal. Waterfalls, Angel, Niagara, Victoria. Rivers, Nile, Amazon, Yangtze, Mississippi. Deserts, Sahara, Kalahari, Gobi. Oceans, Atlantic, Pacific, Arctic, Indian, Antarctic. Rainforests, Amazon, the Congo Basin Forest of Central Africa. C. Work in pairs. Can you think of cities that have access to each of these natural features? In Sydney you can swim in the Pacific Ocean. Page 158 Photobank. Lesson 9.1 Nature. 1. Which do you like to visit on holiday? Which of these do you have in your country? Work in pairs. Discuss. Ocean, lake, river, waterfall, mountain range, desert, glacier, rainforest, coastline. Listening. 2A. Look at photos AC. What do you think is happening? 1. In photo A, people are building a school out of plastic bottles. 2. In photo B, people are generating energy for the nightclub by dancing on a special dance floor. 3. Photo C shows people in the Soul River Park, which used to be a motorway. Listening. B9.1. Listen to the program to find out.
Unit 9. Nature. Recording 1.
Hi, and welcome to Green Ideas. Now, the problem with some of the traditional ways of saving the environment is that they can be really boring. So today, we're looking at ideas for protecting the environment that are a bit different, and we think they sound fun. Our first project is called Hug It Forward. This great project started in Guatemala, where communities decided to work together to build schools out of old plastic bottles. In the first project, over 1,800 kids from the region filled 10,000 plastic bottles with bits of plastic, food wrappers, and other rubbish found on the streets. They then used the bottles as bricks to help build a school. By the time they'd finished, they had a new school and the area was a lot cleaner too. Now the idea is spreading, and around the world more communities are using the bottle school technology to build their own schools. What a fantastic idea! And here's an idea for those of you who enjoy going out clubbing. The Saria nightclub in London was one of the first eco-friendly nightclubs in the UK. The club has a special dance floor, which uses the movement people make when they dance to generate energy. The dancers manage to produce 60% of the energy that the club uses for light and music. The owner of the eco club had another great idea. If you walk or cycle to the club rather than using a car or public transport, you get free entry. I love it. And our final idea for today is the story of the Soul River Park. It's getting more and more difficult to find green spaces in cities. So when Dr. Qi Huang had a crazy idea to take down the city's main highway and uncover the river that flowed below to make a green park, most people thought he was mad. They told him that his idea would create traffic chaos and would be a disaster for the area. But Dr. Huang went ahead with the project and created the 5.8-kilometre Green River Park. It's a place where the residents of Seoul can walk, relax, and really enjoy the city. And you know what? People are happier. And there's a lot less traffic chaos than before. It just shows that sometimes even the craziest ideas can work.
See, the program talks about 3 green ideas. What are they? 3. Read the summary below. Can you find 4 mistakes? 3A. Read the summary below. Can you find 4 mistakes? Great green ideas. Hug It Forward is a project which uses plastic boxes to build schools in developing countries. Children and adults work together to build schools using bottles filled with inorganic trash. Club Surya is an eco-nightclub in Tokyo. It has a special dance floor which uses the people dancing to produce electricity. The club produces 100% of its electricity like this. Also, if you walk to the club, you can get in free. The Seoul River Park was created by Dr. Ki Hwang. His idea was to take down one of the main shopping centers in Seoul and uncover the river that was below. He made the area into a green park in the city center. Listen again to check your ideas. The Hug It Forward project uses plastic bottles to build schools. Club Surya is in London. The dancers produce 60% of the energy the nightclub uses. Dr. Ki Hwang's idea was to take down the main highway to reveal the river below. See, work in groups. What do you think of the ideas? Which one do you like best? Why? Do you know of any similar ideas to these? Grammar. Comparatives/superlatives. For A, read sentences 1 to 5 and complete the rule. 1. The area was a lot cleaner too. 2. People are happier than before. 3. It gets more difficult to find green spaces in cities. 4. More communities are building their own schools. 5. There is less traffic chaos than before. Rules. Use comparatives to compare two things. People or situations. With short adjectives, add underscore or your to the end of the adjective, plus then, star. With longer adjectives, use more plus adjective. We also use more / less plus noun to compare things. Asterisk for adjectives ending in y, happy, the y changes to an I, happier. B. Read sentences A, C, and complete the rule. A. Seoul is one of the largest and busiest cities in the world. B. The most difficult thing was filling the bottles. C. The least important problem is. Rules. Use the plus superlative to say which is the biggest, the best, etc. in a group. With short adjectives, use the and add s to the end of the adjective asterisk. With longer adjectives, use the plus most / least plus adjective. Asterisk for adjectives ending in y, happy, the y changes to an I, happiest. Page 144 Language Bank. (9.1) Practice. A. Put the adjectives in brackets into the correct form. 1. Eating at home is cheaper than eating in restaurants. Cheap. 2. People in cities work longer hours than in the past. Long. 3. There is more traffic now, so the streets are noisier, noisy. 4. History is much more interesting than physics. Interesting. Practice. 5. Houses are more expensive than they were 10 years ago. Expensive. 6. Life in the city is more dangerous than it was before. Dangerous. 7. Cairo is even hotter than I expected. Hot. 8. South America is more exciting than Europe. Exciting. 9. I wish it was less cold in this country. I'm freezing. Cold. B. Make superlative sentences with the prompts. 1. This / exciting / holiday / I ever have. This is the most exciting holiday I've ever had. 2. You / good / friend / I ever have. 2. You're the best friend I've ever had. 3. That / boring / film / I ever see. 3. That's the most boring film I've ever seen. For this / short / day / year. For this is the shortest day of the year. 5. That / long / run / I ever do. 5. That's the longest run I've ever done. 6. This / old / building / I ever see. 6. This is the oldest building I've ever seen. 7. That / hard / job / ever do. 7. That's the hardest job I've ever done.
Unit 9. Recording 2. 1.
Long, longer, the longest.
2.
High, higher, the highest.
3.
Healthy, healthier, the healthiest.
4.
Difficult, more difficult, the most difficult.
Unit 9. Recording 3. 1.
It's the most beautiful place I've ever been to.
2.
It's hotter than I expected.
3.
The food is cheaper than at home.
4.
It's more dangerous than I thought.
6. Complete the questions. Use the comparative or superlative form of the adjective in brackets. 1. What is the greenest part of your town? Green. 2. Is your country warmer than it used to be? Warm. 3. Where is the nicest place you have been to? Nice. 4. Do you think living by the coast is healthier than living in the city? Why/why not? Healthy. 5. What's the furthest away from home you've been? Far. 6. Is your country bigger than other countries near it? Big. 7. Are people who live by the sea less friendly/friendlier than people who live in the city? Why/why not? Friendly. 8. What is the most place you have been to? Polluted. B. Work in pairs and take turns. Ask and answer the questions. Speaking. A work in pairs. Read the eco-survey. What can you do to protect the environment? Write 2 more questions. The eco-survey. 1. Do you recycle? Why/why not? 2. Do you usually walk or take the car? 3. Do you grow your own food? 4. Do you think nuclear energy is a good or a bad idea? 5. Do you plant trees/turn off lights and electrical appliances? 6. Take showers not baths/reuse plastic bags? B. Work in groups. Ask and answer the questions. Who is the greenest person in your class? Why? Writing. Similar sounding words. 8. Underline the correct alternative. 1. Is this your umbrella? 2. What are you going to wear today? 3. I bought 2 tickets for the concert. 4. I'm going to write an article about it. 5. I can't see why it's so difficult. 6. I can't help. It's their problem. B. Find and correct 6 spelling mistakes. I think everyone should recycle. I've done this since I was a child and it's not difficult. Children need to be educated about the right way to look after the world we live in. I use a bicycle to get to work every day, and I get very angry when I see people use a car to drive around the corner to the shops. There are lots of small things we can do to help the environment, like turning off the television when you're not watching it, using plastic bags for your rubbish, and recycling. 2. C. Choose one of the topics in exercise 7A and write your own comment.